Kessler Field in East Hartford, Connecticut. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the UMASS Minutemen and the Connecticut Huskies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. UCONN will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. Got a little room. An outstanding return, and he's finally run out of bounds at the 30-yard line. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, the give, looking for room.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wants to throw. It's Watson. Finds his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
He's in open space downfield.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got his man on the right. They make the tackle, but they'll move the chains, and it's a first down for UCONN. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting him get outside.
And he's got room. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. This UCONN offense really has it going. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Christian. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. The run inside, it's Christian. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The pull and throw off the RPO. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going with the counter play here. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Huskies! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Baldwin. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Might as well give it to him again. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, Huskies. The defense putting points on the board.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Minutemen offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. To the air, it's Watson. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Griffin. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. UMass quickly back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Harding. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
Finds his man. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. And they're going to head out the lineup for a field goal. Absolutely perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Got it in the middle. It's Porter. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Pocket breaking down. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Running inside. It's Christian. Touchdown, Huskies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
The UMass offense returns to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Under fire. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Watson. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Got it behind the line. It's Porter. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Running the red zone. It's Christian. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. Got his man downfield. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point will tack another one onto this list. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The UConn offense goes back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been snagged in. There's running room. It's a runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Christian. Got enough for the first. Might have a chance. And he scores! Touchdown, Husky! This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
And the point after is good. He'll bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. Breaks into the open. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Makes the catch.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Quick strike complete. Across the 25, he's got room. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the run. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen!
Well, let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
He'll bring it out. It's Lang. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Porter. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. And and they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Sends it back in motion. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Christian. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Go.
Back to pass. Got the quick pass. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
You know, and that's a route this offense practices all week long. You really have to have great timing when you're throwing these out routes. There's nothing a defender can do on that one. Perfectly thrown, well caught. Nice job getting his feet in bounds.
They'll move the tight end. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Wide open downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
A nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback putting it right on his guy.
This UConn offense really has it going. Makes the grab. It's Ross. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Christian. Could be an alley. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. UConn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Christian. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, UConn! That's his 3rd touchdown in the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UMass ready to get things started as the offense takes the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Back to pass, it's Watson. Got a man, it's Baldwin. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back, you better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end, get a nice positive game in the toss ball.
They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The sack makes it an even longer 3rd down chance for this offense. Swings it out to his running back.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
Punt is on its way. And the ball comes to rest right there.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
Off play action on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Changing on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. There he goes. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Caught behind the line. It's Porter. Past the 40. After the filthy move, he's got room. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Here's a quick throw out to the left. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The option look. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Huskies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UConn. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
But when you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Back to throw, it's Watson. Catch in the middle, it's Harding.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Running inside, it's Baldwin. Maybe a crease. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Harding.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get some.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. UMass has a long, long way to go here on third down. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The give on the inside. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Those sloppy false start penalties can be drive killers. It's 2nd and 13. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now on third down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Osborne. Makes the grab on the left. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to the well. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. On third and short, the power run here. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Watson. And wings it incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough blood to that.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. UMass will line up to punt it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. UConn going back to work on offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah, it kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids, they've played with each other or against each other in high school. They've known each other for a long time. There's going to be a lot of trash talking going on, not just between players,